You would like to learn a foreign language, but your life is pretty busy. You work full-time, maybe you also study at the university. You want to socialize with your family and friends, and it seems too hard to make time for language learning. Many people in your situation would simply give up on their dream of speaking a foreign language, but the fact that you found my video may be a sign that you are not one of them. And you want to make time for language learning, but you simply don't know how you can do it with such a busy schedule. In today's video, I would like to share with you my system that helped me to speak 4 languages fluently while studying at the university and working at the same time. My schedule was always pretty busy, and probably that's why I've realized that there are ways to make time for everything that is important to me. By the way, I create videos about language learning, so if you subscribe to my channel, I'm pretty sure that it will help you in your language learning journey. The purpose of this video is to open your eyes to the opportunities that you have but you don't notice them, and to show you the power of multitasking and time management. But let me explain everything step by step. Number 1. Stop waiting for a perfect moment. The fact that you haven't started learning a foreign language yet may be connected to your inner perfectionist. I know this feeling very well, when I prefer to wait with something just because I know that I won't be able to do it well enough in that particular moment. So if you feel that you don't have time for language learning currently, that may be also your problem. So you prefer to postpone things, hoping to find better conditions to do them in the future. The problem with this mindset is that you may realize one day that this perfect moment never came. And the reason for it is that the perfect moment to start something is not located in the future. This is something that happens right now. We create perfect moments, and perfect moment to start something is always right now. Even though you currently won't be able to dedicate to language learning a few hours per day, it's still okay, and it takes us to the second point. Number 2. Start small. Many people think that in order to learn a foreign language, they have to spend on that a few hours per day and join some language course that takes place 2 times per week and lasts for 2 hours. But with a busy schedule, this is simply impossible. So if your expectations are too high and you want too much from yourself, most likely you're gonna end up with nothing, because you will realize that you actually don't have that much time for language learning and you won't progress. That's why starting small with language learning is an effective approach to build strong foundations and develop consistent learning habits. You don't have to book any course, especially when you don't have time for it. You can find a teacher online and book classes that are flexible. You can also focus on self-study and dedicate 15, 20 or 30 minutes per day for language learning. Consistency is a key, so make time for language learning every day or every week. I'm sure that everybody with a busy schedule can find 15 minutes per day for language learning. You can wake up 15 minutes earlier if you prefer to study in the morning. If you are a night owl, you can go to sleep 15 minutes later, and you can progress in this time. You can also think that 15 minutes per day doesn't make any difference, and that you won't probably learn much during this time. But what if I tell you that 15 minutes per day is 1 hour 45 minutes per week and about 7 hours per month? So I think you can learn a lot during 7 hours. But you need to organize it wisely. Number 3. Prepare and plan earlier. To speed the process of learning up, you have to have a plan, and you also have to prepare all the things that you will need earlier. So there are a few things that you should do. First of all, create a schedule that fits your daily routine. Decide how much time you can spend on language learning each day or week. Block out a specific time slots for your study sessions. You can even add it to your to-do list. Second of all, you should prepare all the learning materials that you will need. This may include textbooks, workbooks, dictionaries, flashcards, and online resources. Having right materials available will make it easier to start and maintain a consistent study routine. Third of all, consider creating a special learning environment. Find a quiet and comfortable space for your language learning activities. Make sure that you have desk or a table, good lighting, and access to your language learning materials. There is a quote that says, "Tell me and I forget. Teach me and I remember. Involve me and I learn." Creating the right learning environment can have a huge influence on your language learning process because it can help you to surround yourself with a language and also to immerse yourself in it. Number 4, multitask. Multitasking is not always bad. If you have a busy schedule, you just have to start multitasking to accomplish everything you want. Multitasking can be beneficial when you combine compatible activities that require from you different type of mental focus. For instance, you can listen to a podcast or to an educational audio lecture while exercising, while doing your household chores, while cooking. But to do it, you have to be well organized. So what I want you to do is to basically write down all the activities that you do during your day that require from you low level of mental focus. So it can be, for example, number 1, eating breakfast. Number 2, going to work by bus. Number 3, going to the gym and exercising. Number 4, cleaning your room and doing laundry. Those are just a few examples, but this list could be longer. That's why I encourage you to create your own. So right now, I want you to think how you could use this time to learn a foreign language. I want you to plan it earlier so you will know exactly what to do and how you can use this time to progress in language learning. Let me show you my examples. While eating breakfast, I could listen to the radio or watch TV in a foreign language. While going to work by bus, I could read a book in a foreign language. While exercising, I would probably watch some YouTube videos or listen to a podcast in my target language. While cleaning my room or doing laundry, I would use some online flashcards to revise vocabulary. So write down in the comment section the activities that you're gonna combine with language learning. Thanks that, maybe you're gonna inspire some of us. Number 5, create a habit. So after you created a study schedule that fits your routine, you have to find a way to stick to it for at least 66 days. Because according to studies on human behavior, this is exactly what we need to create a habit. And since a certain activity is your habit, it happens automatically. You don't have to think of it, but you do it. It's like waking up, brushing your teeth, eating breakfast, going to work, and so on. So if you want language learning to be your habit that is so obvious as brushing your teeth, try to stick to it till the moment it happens automatically. Number 6, treat language learning as your hobby. The last thing I would like to say is that the right attitude changes everything. And if you find a way to treat language learning as your hobby, you will never again have a problem of lack of time for language learning. Because it works in a way that we as humans can find a way for the things we like, even though we have a busy schedule. If you want to create a second brain and stop translating everything in your head, check out the video visible on the screen right now. So click right here, see you there, and thank you for watching this video.